Alright guys, good afternoon. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon, bang on 30th of January 2026. I'm working from home today, and some of you may know, my 0 subscribers and 0 views may know, that we moved house about 4 months ago, but we've got a brand new desk, and it's in the living room, and it's next to a window that faces the road, and I'm sitting here just people watching, just watching cars go this way and that way. And let me tell you, I absolutely love it. I'm working from home, which means I'm just at home today, basically, not really working, but keep that on the DL. But I absolutely love people watching. It's so much fun. I don't, I mean, I think it's an art form. You just get to learn so much about a person that you don't know from just staring at them. And I think that's super fun. I think staring at somebody that you do know, that's a bit weird. But staring at somebody that you don't know, that's an art form. And that is something I kind of pride myself in. You try and figure out what their state of being is right now. Are they upset? Are they happy? Are they at peace? Do they look like they're worried about something? You just don't know if you don't stare at them for a prolonged period of time. That's why I love it. I mean, I remember when I was in uni, and we would go to the library, and because I love people watching so much, you have to get into a seat or a position in the library where you're facing everything and everyone. And from my people watching skills, you kind of guess what course these guys do, even just from the way that their mannerisms are, the way that they're interacting with other people. How what kind of an academic does this person look like? And I think that's such a fun game. I barely did any revision. I mean, I did enough revision for to get a degree, I guess, but it was just a lot of intricate details that you need to look at to try and figure out what this person does. I mean, engineering guys, those are probably the most focused people, I would say. Like, they probably haven't seen sunlight for a couple of days. They I don't know. I think some of them do tend to stick together, but you can tell that these 3 or 4 people are in the trenches together, and it doesn't look like there's much left for them. It doesn't look like there's any light at the end of the tunnel for them. Like marketing students, those guys, they're probably just having a chat, to be honest. I could imagine them just being a bit more extroverted, being a bit loud, kind of catching up on the gossip of the weekend or something. Sports science students, same thing. I bet they're probably in shorts or those Canterbury joggers. I really want a pair of Canterbury joggers actually, but don't know where to source one. They always seem to run out. But yeah, those like I think it's really just engineering students that are kind of the most obvious one because they're so distinctly intense in their work, I guess. I mean, they have a lot of work to do, which is probably why they are the way that they are. But those guys have it rough for them. But I love people watching. Even I literally came back from a walk about an hour ago, and I was just staring at all the cars coming by. Although cars are a bit weird, I think that's a bit strange, even for me. I don't know, something about it just seems a bit off kilter to kind of. So I'm just walking and I'm just making eye contact with every driver that's coming past me, and I think that was a bit weird from me, to be honest. I'll admit I'll put my hands up. That's a bit strange, but it is what it is, I guess. Don't care. Um, Although it's also a bit weird if you look at the driver and they don't look at you. I feel a bit uncomfortable doing that. That's a bit strange, I think. Then you're kind of prying into somebody's life. And you can't really tell what kind of emotional state that they're in either because the moment is so is so fleeting, I guess. Like they just quickly drive past, it's just a 1 second look at them. So you can't really tell. And also like the gym as well. I enjoy people watching there. How do they interact with someone? Do they look like they're funny, or whether they feel like they're in a sociable mood? I don't know. I just love people watching. So much fun. Even on just a surface level, just to watch the cars and the people walk by, it's a lot of fun. It's like a similar feeling to when you're in an aeroplane and you look down on the city or the town or a bunch of houses, and it's just, wow, we are so small in this world. So unbelievably small. It's insane. And I don't know. Some people feel a bit weird about that, thinking like it's almost overwhelming to think how small we are. But for some reason, I feel a sense of peace. It's just, yeah, just it's quite nice actually. I could be on that plane looking down at these small little boxes moving around, for which I mean cars, by the way, and just seeing like these little dots for the top of people's heads just walking around. I could just sit there all day with a cup of coffee in my hand, and it would be a really good day, I think. It would be a really good day. But, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm here just mouse jiggling on my work laptop, which is where the mouse moves ever so slightly in and out to give the impression that I'm working, so that my team status always stays green. I'm definitely going to make a video on that because I think it will do really well, and I think it would be quite a help to other people who work from home or who just who just need a bit of a hack, to be honest. But yeah, thank you for listening. Bye.